When you lit and your niggas are lame, this is what happens. Okay, y'all know y'all dated a man who you was his first baddie, and you see how he act, all on you, all up on a nigga move. Damn, this man was 6 minutes away from university, staying in a hotel. Like you a little too pressed. Like, hey ladies and gents, my name is Miss Brownstone, and welcome back to my channel. All right, so today we're going to be talking about cooking with Kaya, okay? Because if you haven't heard, cooking with Kaya been trending the past couple days with her getting caught cheating, with her not being a girl's girl. It's just a lot going on, and I'm here to unpack it all. But first, we're going to get into cooking with Kaya getting caught cheating, okay? Now, before we get into the things, I just want to say I'm happy that she's at Streamer University, well, that she was at Streamer University, and I'm happy that she's actually getting out there, you know, meeting people, networking, and doing content, because I feel like, you know, there was a lot of hate and hoes that was trying to get rid of her, and, you know, now she's finally where she belongs, and sometimes you just can't let nobody stop your shine, all right? I don't know if it's too early to say this, but you gotta be like Diddy, okay? Can't stop, won't stop, bad boys, all right? Kaya was at Streamer University. They had like a little party they threw. DDG had threw a little party, and everybody came out. They was twerking, dancing, things like that. Okay, Kaya decided that she was going to shake a little ass. Okay, we're gonna put the clip in here. All right, she decided that she was going, you know, twerk a little, shine, a little shine, and she was with her girls though. But while she was twerking, Quan, which is a YouTuber. And that man is fine. That's a very handsome man. And I believe he has a girlfriend. Quan decided to reach over, as you can see in the video, and get to slapping that ass. Okay, he started slapping her booty. All right, and her boyfriend, who is named Zay, I believe, never heard of him until now. But apparently he's a YouTuber, a streamer. He got 2 YouTube channels and he's a streamer or whatever, but he's not as big as Kaya. I mean, Kaya career, you know, content creation career did take off overnight. Okay. I guess that's what food and twerking would do for you. Okay. But yeah, so he's not as big as Kaya or whatever. He's seen it and he started freaking out. Okay. He started dropping tweets. We're going to put the tweets on the screen talking about, I just lost my ball, because he seen her dancing and the guy slapped her butt. I just lost my ball. He said, damn, I'm in a hotel waiting for my bed, and she at the club 6 minutes away from me getting her A slap live in front of 50K people. Clout, a dangerous drug. Never trust no bet, y'all. Learn from me. Then he tweeted, taking that to the chin, good run. That's what he had tweeted. I think he overreacted, honestly. Like, I feel like we're at a party, I can dance, you know, and maybe because I'm just grown as hell, that's just how I think. I feel like dancing is not cheating. Now, here's a little backstory about me. I grew up around Caribbeans, so you know we at the dance hall events. We dancing like soca, all that. Like we having a good time. We grind up on each other. So I just feel like dancing is just dancing. You get what I'm saying? Like even if I go to the party with my man, he could dance with another girl. I don't care. It's just dancing. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like. So what, she supposed to be standing in the corner and like not let nobody, like not dance with nobody, not have a good time? She supposed to stay in her room, not network, like, you feel me? This man sound like he's going to be a reason to cop block, get in the way of her success. And that's just me personally. That's just how I feel. And I see a lot of men touching on this and talking about, oh, men ain't shit, she got caught cheating. So, you know, I got to come in and give a woman's point of view, as always. All right, that's what I do. Okay. Welcome to She Knows. All right, where I know what the hell I'm talking about. All right. So now, welcome to Miss Brownstone channel, where I give Miss Brownstone's thoughts and opinions. And I'm saying most stuff that all other women be thinking anyway. Y'all just be too scared to say it. But yeah, dancing is not cheating. And not only that, it's not like she was grinding on a nigga, like the nigga was laying on the ground and she was on top of him, like that video. Did y'all see that video with Dez and the girl was on top of him, grinding on him? Now that's OD. Okay, she wasn't doing that. You know what I mean? She wasn't doing that. She was twerking with her female friends, and Quan reached over and slapped her butt. Now the boyfriend just spoke too soon, started making all these tweets and things like that, or whatever the case may be. And then Kaya went and approached Quan to get him to apologize on stream, you know. And can we find that clip? Let's roll that clip. Okay, production, roll the clip.
y'all was talking about him smacking my ass in the club or whatever, which I was unaware of it until y'all brought it up in the chat. And he just came and he said if he did, he apologized. There was nothing to do for it, and yeah.
Mind you, I'm drunk. No, we got to. And what did you say when I told you that? You said.
I said I was unaware that you did that, exactly. And I was unaware.
And if I did, like I said, I apologize. But if I did, what did you say? What did you just tell me?
What?
You said if I did, what did you say? It wasn't a problem, even though like it wasn't my intentions. Like I said, you got what you got going on. I got what I got going on. Everybody in the club cleaned up.
Okay, as long as you apologize, like I said, I wasn't even aware that you did that.
Exactly.
But he apologized, y'all. That's the end of it. We won't even talk about it no more.
Man, that shit.
Let it go.
We cool with that? Alright, say that.
And you know what's funny about this clip is that Quan was like, but tell him what you said, that even if I was, that what he said, even if I wasn't drunk or something like that, and I smacked your butt, it wasn't a problem. Like, tell him what you said. And it's like, damn, Quan, why you trying to make the block hot? Okay, like, why you trying to make the block hot? All right, but so that's what had happened, and then she came out and she explained that her and her so-called boyfriend, they were going through some things and they were not together. Okay, they were not together. Or whatever case.
She was somebody you're not with, and what did I do? Like, I'm okay. I'm great. I'm having fun.
Insecurity.
Streamers University.
And it's just crazy to me because it's like, to me, he gives lame. He gives me a lame. Like, I know everybody else talking about,
oh, well, at the end of the day, she surpassed him and she want a nigga that's more lit. She want da.
and that's true. You know, hypergamy is a hell of a drug, okay? And we all take it, all right? You know? Ain't nothing wrong with a little hypergamy in your life, okay? Just my opinion. But it's deeper than this. Like, overall, he give me lame vibes. It's like, when you lit and your niggas are lame, this is what happens, okay? When you your do bad chick, this is what happens, all right? This man was 6 minutes away from university, staying in a hotel. Like, you a little too pressed. Like, it's given he was trying to look for anything that she did or have her around to get clout off of her. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what it was given at this point. Because why are you 6 minutes away? Like, why are you so pressed? It just give lame nigga. Like, it's just too much. It's a little too much, you know? And I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Him being 6 minutes away, him watching her, then he talking about, oh yeah, somebody got my ball. And like, he went to go tweet a little bit too soon. It didn't need to be all that. But she did say that they have not been together. They were not together. And that, what are you doing? Stop that. And that she told him that she would like him to get more established. You know, she said it to him nicely. We gonna roll the clip.
Tell him, I still want this, but I just want you to go get established. That's all I was asking for. I just want him to get established. To the point where I kept telling him, like, yo, I got so fed up. I was literally telling him, like, go hang out with boys. You have friends out here. Like, get out the house. You don't got to stay with me 24/7. Like, I don't know. I just got frustrated. It's just, yeah, I am too young. I just got frustrated of carrying the weight. Y'all, I couldn't do nothing. Like, he didn't let me do nothing. Like, oh my gosh. It was so bad. But anyways, like I said, I'm not gonna speak on his...
Now, mind you, they're both 23. So it's like, Kaya, how you gonna be well established at 23? That's impossible, okay? Impossible. Like, that's impossible at 23 for him to be well established. Like, that's not gonna happen. However, I think what she was getting at is this, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, hypergamy is a hell of a drug. She realized how lit she was, okay? She realized the motion in the ocean that she had, and she wanted to be around other lit ninjas that can help her get to her next level. This man wasn't consistent enough for her. As for uploading, he wasn't putting her around the right people. He wasn't lit enough. You know how you have levels to shit? Like Like, he probably helped her with her entry level into getting into YouTube and TikTok, into content creation, right? He helped her with entry level. But now she's trying to go to the next level. She needs to be around the DDGs and the, the Duke Dennises and the Quans and them, okay? And he wasn't doing that for her. So when she realized, like, hold up, I got something going on. People really pressed for me. They feeling me. Okay. I mean, these people are on her neck like Laura London back in the day. Okay. The girl that played Nunu, is that her name? That's how they on her. Okay. So it's like when she realized that she got that kind of like clout, I'm a want a more lit nigga. The fuck? This nigga probably was stopping her bag because, like I said, he gives insecure. He gives very much insecure. He gives very much like trying to like protect it because he probably don't think he could get anything better. You know what I mean? Like, and that's a scary feeling to be in. It gives very much controlling. Like I said, the idea of him being 6 minutes away from the university is like, bro, you a little too pressed for me. And as she started talking, she also said she would tell him like, yo, go out with your friends, hang out with your friends, do you. Like, basically, the nigga was clingy. He was on her ass because he realized he had a baddie and he didn't want nobody else to come in and swoop it, like the Duke Dennises and them and, and DDG. And I feel like she wasn't as friendly in the university. Like, she stayed to herself. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like she wasn't friendly with niggas. She wasn't friendly with women. She was just to herself. And I think that that's a good thing, that you can see that she's humble and she's not like pressed for clout and trying to be in anybody's face. And maybe that's why the men really like her and gravitate towards her. But on another note, it's also like, if you know that that's how your chick is, why are you like on her like that? Like, we never know, but he might have been the one stopping the bag. He might have been, hear a bitch out. He might have been the one stopping the bag, because once she got lit, you notice that she did collab. She did collab with DDG. She did a collab with Rakai. Okay. But after that, we didn't see her do many more collabs with people or whatever. He probably was jealous. He probably was like, I don't want nobody, trying to take my ball. I don't want nobody on my girl. Da, 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 and was stopping her. He probably was underneath her, like under it, like, okay, like trying to be in her skin. And this is the thing that people don't say, is like, women could be the clingy ones, but when a man starts to be clingy like that, it turn a bitch off. All off. It's like, damn, nigga, get a life. Like, am I your everything? Like, get a bag, bitch. The fuck? And this why I be telling men all the time, follow your goals, do what you gotta do, follow your purpose, keep staying on path, and women will come. The moment you start to beat up a woman's ass or chase women will run away. Okay? You gotta be on your ish. If she would have saw him on his ish, you feel me, uploading, like, he ain't uploading like 3 months. If she'd have seen him on his ish, uploading, streaming, showing up to these events and putting himself out there a little bit more, because I was watching Your Rage, and Your Rage said this nigga fell off. I'm just saying. But just on his ish, like how he should be, she would have had the utmost respect for him. And then she'd have been like, okay, I could claim him as my dude. We didn't even know she had a boyfriend. He doing all the claiming. He claiming her like crazy. Okay? And she ain't even claiming him. Once again, I don't think dancing is cheating. But, it's like, you're a little too pressed, my guy. You know what I'm saying? He just was probably on her. Like, he didn't expect her to blow up. And when she blew up, he probably was like, oh shit, I got a lit bitch. Like, I need to let everybody know I need to guard it. You know what I'm saying? He don't think he get any better than that. And I just want to say something, and this is going to sound crazy, but like, Kaya, I did not expect you to date him. All right? I didn't expect, like, you could do better. That's all I'm saying. And I'm glad you realized it. I'm glad you woke up and said, bitch, I could do better, because no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You need to get you a lit nigga that's going to help, progress you. All right. And y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I said what I said. And that's just what it is. Okay. It's so many lit YouTubers that she could be working with, like, or dating. Like, why him? Like I said, I guess he was a starter package, but You're bigger now. You can do better. But anyways, now he took to social media to say that he didn't have a problem with Quan, that he's not mad at Quan. At the end of the day, you know, Quan just being a dude. Da da da. Let's roll a clip so we can hear what he got to say because this irritated my motherfucking soul. Okay, like I'm not gonna lie, watching him say that. Let's just roll the clip. Okay, production, roll the clip.
Nigga on because look, bro, if I'm in the club, nigga, I got some drinks in my system. And I see some fine shit. Mind you, he was standing behind her for like 3 minutes before she even started doing that. So nigga like me, I'm doing the same shit. Behind her, I'm trying to get on that. As soon as she started getting drunk, I'm trying to get on that. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? And especially if she looked like I could do it. Like a nigga not gonna do some shit like that if they don't feel like they can do it. My nigga, a nigga not finna do some shit like that if they don't feel like they can get on that, bro. Nigga finna be like, oh, she bad, let me grab her ass. No, my nigga. No. Overly comfortable when a nigga they feel like they can get anybody. Bro, I wouldn't even say that, bro, because like it's not even about the nigga getting lit, bro. It's about her how like I don't know, gang. But I can't be mad at the nigga. Let me have some drinks in my system. I'm at the club. I see some fine shit right there. Be getting lit. I've been
Watching him say this made my ass itch. This made my ass itch because this is one of the moments where it's like you want to be looked at as like cool by the bros so much. Like y'all niggas be seeking out validation from other niggas. You know what I mean? And that's why I like Duke and Your Rage because they don't be they the way y'all be other men. It just my mind poof blown. You know what I'm saying? My mind be blown. Okay, like at the end of the day, you saying, well, I'm not mad at him because if I was drunk and it was a girl twerking in front of me, you know, then, you know, I would slap her butt. It's kind of, I'm going to translate what he's saying. It's kind of like, oh, well, Kaya was open because she was twerking in front of him and she knew he was in front of her. You know what I mean? She knew that she was in front of him for at least 3 minutes. So that's, you start twerking, it's like you want him to touch you. That's the dumbass logic that niggas say because they don't want to beef with another man or to call it out or feel type of way. They wanna keep it pee. They wanna look cool in front of other dudes. Where at the end of the day, I'm out with my girls. You seen it was her and girls there, okay? Quan was on the other side. All right. Let's say I'm her. Quan was over here. Let's a little bit over here. Quan was over here, okay? So if I get the twerking, I'm not directly, he's not right behind me, like, you know what I mean? He's over here. So if I get the twerking, he reaches over to slap my ass. I gave him permission. I'm at a party. I could twerk, I could whine, I could dirty whine, I could pop pussy on hands, I could do whatever I want. I'm at a party. It's a public function. But because I'm a girl with a fatty, I'm not supposed to dance because dancing invites men to think that they can touch me. What? You hear how corny and dumb that sound? Like, it doesn't make sense. That's like one of them people that get R-worded and people be like, oh, well, she asked for it because she was dressed half naked. Nigga, you don't make sense. You don't make sense, my guy. Like, and don't get me wrong, I feel like if you dress half naked, yeah, you gonna get, you know, men hollering at you. You gonna get inappropriate men looking at, you know, responses, stuff like that. Cool. But none of that equals touch me. None of that equals touch me at all. So she's twerking and he goes out of his way. You see his hand go over. He goes out of his way to smack her butt and she invited him to smack her butt. No, he's wrong, bro. But you don't want to say that. You don't want to say that because you want to look cool in front of other dudes. Because you don't want to have no type of altercation or beef or look like a lame nigga when you already looking like a lame. You already looking like a lame when you booked the goddamn hotel 6 minutes away from her. You look like a lame, bro. You look like a lame. There's no other way around it. Okay, you look like a fucking lame. Like, the fuck? Quan was fucking wrong. Point blank, period. And Quan got a girlfriend, so he need to keep his greasy paws to his goddamn self. The fuck? But once again, men be so quick to other men that they don't want to call out what needs to be called out. That was wrong. Point blank, period. Now, if he was directly behind her, like, you know how you go to a party, paint this picture, close your eyes, imagine. Okay, you know how you go to a party, right? And you see a dude. Let's say I'm Kaya. I see Quan. Ooh, Quan fine. I'm talking to my homegirls. Quan fine, girl. You know I like him, bitch. You see them dreads on him and them full lips. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Let's say that, right? So my homegirl be like, "Well, girl, go over there." Now I'm standing directly in front of him. This is me standing. He's right here. Okay? I know he's right there. I'm standing right in front of him. Okay? And I get to twerking my ass on him. Okay? Ugh. Then yes, I'm inviting him. I'm letting him know, come get this. I want that. Yes, all of that. You get what I'm saying? But if I'm twerking, regardless if my butt is facing that direction or what, if I'm twerking, I'm not twerking on a nigga. I'm not backing it up on him. I'm twerking, and the man goes out of his way to touch me. That nigga's in the wrong. Plain pink period. He was in the wrong. Therefore, he should apologize. Now, whatever the conversation that was had off camera, because it was definitely a conversation had off camera, because he said, well,
You said, you know, you wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered if I touched you or not. You know what I mean?
so it was a conversation had off camera. He was trying to make the block hot. That's a conversation for a different day. But I just think this is what happens when you lit and you get with a lame. You get with a lame. They want to be up your ass, breathing your skin, breathing your air, not on his shit, all up on you, and stopping your bag. I'm pretty sure this man stopped the bag. He came, and I'm never going to get off this. He was 6 minutes away. He came all the way out there. He booked the flight all the way out there to be 6 minutes from her. And he's streaming and he's watching what she does. And he quickly starts to tweet, oh, I lost my ball. Da, 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 blah, blah, blah. You did all that. Because at the end of the day, you thought you was going to get there and control some shit. You know? And I'm pretty sure if she get booked for stuff, like, let's say Duke Dennis book her to do a cooking show or some shit, he probably be right there watching. What's she doing? What's she doing? Oh, Duke trying to take my girl. Oh, man, Duke trying to get my girl. Like, shut the fuck up, lame ass nigga. That's some lame shit. That's some lame shit. A bitch can't dance. Then you talking about, oh, she wasn't talking to me the whole time she was there. I'm there to network. First of all, I'm streaming the whole time I'm there. I'm making videos. I'm creating content, and I'm networking. Why do I have time to be on the phone with you? Why would I have time to be on the phone with you? You see what I'm getting at? Lame nigga shit. Like, you should be so busy and focused on what you're doing that you don't even have time to be watching and you know what I mean, to be on my dick. Because that's really what he was on. He was on her click, for real. I don't know, my opinion. Kaya, if you watching this, I'm telling you, get on your shit. Go and start you a YouTube/streaming channel and start cooking with these influencers. They fucks with you. Don't think that because other people are doing it that you can't do it. You could do it. The girl did it with Daquan. He talking about me. The girl did it with Duke. The girl who name started with a Q, can't think of her name. She did it with Duke. Views skyrocket. What's her name? Ari does it. Views skyrocket. I'm telling you. Start getting your ass on camera, YouTuber streaming with these other influencers, and do cooking with Kaya. Make it a whole segment, and you cook with them and you ask them questions and you talk. Get out here. Get out here. God did not level you up for no reason. And always stay hypergamous. Always level up. Always date up. Get away from that nigga Zay. You don't need to be dating him. For real. You should have dumped him a long time ago. But we're here now. But yeah, he's a corny ass nigga. The fuck? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know y'all dated a man who you was his first baddie. And you see how he act? All on you. All up on a bitch. Nigga, move. Damn. Don't you got some friends or something to hang out with? Don't you got a bag to get to? Breathing down my motherfucking neck. Trying to beat up on me 24/7. We ain't making no money in this bed, nigga. Get to the bag. Fuck, nigga. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Yeah, that's my POV. Y'all already know. Drop y'all POV. And drop your POV in the comments below. Y'all already know how we do. So we can just key. Okay? As always, keep it classy. And I look forward to hearing from you guys next time. Mwah.